Welcome back to Reality Reflections. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that hits close to home for many of us. The beliefs that might be secretly holding us back in life. Often, it's not external circumstances that are the real culprit, but the limiting beliefs we carry deep within us. In this video, we're going to shine a light on 5 common beliefs that might be stopping you from living your best life, and most importantly, we'll discuss how to break free from them. So, if you're ready to identify those roadblocks and step into a more empowered version of yourself, let's dive in. Let's be real, we've all been there. That nagging voice inside your head that whispers, "You're not good enough," can be paralyzing. It keeps you playing small, afraid to go after your dreams because you doubt your own abilities. But here's the truth. You are enough, just as you are. This belief often stems from our desire to be perfect. We set unrealistic expectations for ourselves, comparing ourselves to others, and then beat ourselves up when we inevitably fall short. But here's the thing about perfection. It's an illusion. It doesn't exist. So how do you break free from this limiting belief? It starts with shifting your focus from perfection to progress. Instead of striving for an unattainable ideal, acknowledge and celebrate every step you take, no matter how small. Did you show up for yourself today? Did you try something new, even if it scared you? Those are victories worth celebrating. Remember, confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about believing in yourself and your ability to learn and grow. Embrace the journey, with all its messy imperfections, and remember that every experience, every challenge, is an opportunity for growth. So, the next time that not good enough voice rears its ugly head, challenge it. You are capable of amazing things. Believe in yourself, and the world will start to believe in you too. Raise your hand if you're a recovering perfectionist. I see you, and I'm right there with you. For years I was held captive by the belief that I had to do everything perfectly, or what was the point? This need for perfection kept me from trying new things, from putting myself out there, for fear of failing or not measuring up. But here's the thing about perfectionism. It's a trap. It's a sneaky way of masking our fear of failure and judgment. We think that if we do everything perfectly, we'll be immune to criticism, but the truth is, perfectionism is a moving target. There will always be something more we could have done, some way we could have been better. So how do we break free from this exhausting cycle? It starts with embracing imperfection as part of the process. Instead of viewing mistakes as failures, start seeing them as valuable lessons, as stepping stones on the path to success. Think about it. Some of the most successful people in the world have failed countless times. It's through those failures that they learned, adapted, and ultimately achieved their goals. When you release the need for perfection, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You give yourself permission to experiment, to take risks, and to learn from your mistakes. Remember, true success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about having the courage to keep going, even when things get tough. Success is only for certain people. Rewrite your success story. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, success is for other people, not for me? Maybe you look at successful people and think they have some secret formula, some advantage you don't have. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that success is a matter of luck or being in the right place at the right time. But here's the truth. Success is not reserved for a select few. It's not about having a special talent or being born into the right circumstances. It's available to anyone who's willing to put in the work, to be resilient, and to never give up on their dreams. It's about dedication, perseverance, and the willingness to keep going, even when things get tough. The first step to breaking free from this limiting belief is to challenge it head on. Question the thoughts that tell you success is out of reach. Start by seeking out stories of people who have defied the odds, who have overcome incredible obstacles to achieve their goals. These stories can serve as powerful reminders that success is possible for anyone. There are countless examples of people from all walks of life who have achieved extraordinary things, proving that success is not about where you come from, but about the choices you make and the actions you take. It's about the mindset you cultivate and the effort you put in. Remember, every successful person you admire started somewhere. They didn't begin at the top, they worked their way up. They all had their own doubts and fears to overcome. They faced challenges and setbacks just like anyone else. What sets them apart is their unwavering belief in themselves and their vision. They kept pushing forward no matter what obstacles came their way. They understood that success is not a destination, but a journey, and they were willing to embrace the ups and downs that come with it. They knew that every step, no matter how small, was a part of their growth. So how can you start rewriting your own success story? It begins with a shift in mindset and a commitment to your goals. Begin by defining what success means to you. Take the time to reflect on your values and what truly matters to you. Don't let society or other people dictate your definition of success. It's your life, and you get to decide what success looks like for you. What truly matters to you? What are your passions and aspirations? What kind of impact do you want to make on the world? Think about the legacy you want to leave behind. Once you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, break it down into smaller, more manageable goals. This will make your big dreams feel more attainable. This will make the journey feel less daunting, and will allow you to celebrate your progress along the way. Each small victory will build your confidence and keep you motivated. Remember, success is not a linear path. It's a winding road with many twists and turns. There will be setbacks, detours, and moments of doubt. These are all part of the journey. The key is to develop resilience, to learn from your mistakes, and to never give up on your dreams. Keep moving forward, and you'll find that success is within your reach. I'll be happy when finding joy in the present moment. How many times have you caught yourself saying, I'll be happy when I get that promotion, when I find my soulmate, when I finally achieve that goal? This dangerous little phrase keeps us stuck in a perpetual cycle of chasing after some future point in time when we believe happiness will magically appear. But here's the thing about happiness. It's not a destination. It's a choice. It's about finding joy in the present moment, appreciating the good in our lives right now, and cultivating gratitude for what we already have. When we tie our happiness to external circumstances or future achievements, we give away our power to experience joy in the here and now. So how do we break free from this "I'll be happy when" mentality? It starts with shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have. Take some time each day to reflect on the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Maybe it's the warmth of the sun on your skin, the laughter of a loved one, or the simple pleasure of a delicious meal. Cultivating gratitude helps us to appreciate the abundance that already exists in our lives, rather than constantly focusing on what's missing. Another powerful way to cultivate present moment happiness is to engage in activities that bring you joy. What makes your heart sing? What activities make you feel truly alive? Make time for those things, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. Remember, happiness is not something that happens to us. It's something we create. It's a practice, a habit that we can nurture every single day. By focusing on the present and appreciating the small joys, we can transform our mindset and our lives. So take a deep breath, look around, and find something to be grateful for right now. Happiness is here, in this moment, waiting for you to embrace it. Brace. People will judge me if I fail. Overcoming the fear of judgment. This belief, this fear of judgment, can be paralyzing. It can make us feel isolated and unsure of ourselves. It keeps us playing small, afraid to put ourselves out there, to pursue our dreams because we're terrified of what others might think. This fear can hold us back from reaching our full potential. But here's the truth. People's opinions are just that, opinions. They are fleeting and often based on their own insecurities. They are not facts, and they do not define your worth. Your value is intrinsic and not dependent on external validation. The first step to overcoming this fear is to remind yourself that you are not responsible for other people's thoughts or feelings. Your journey is your own. You cannot control what they think, and frankly, most people are too caught up in their own lives to spend much time judging yours. They have their own battles to fight, and even if they do judge, so what? Their judgment says more about them than it does about you. It reflects their own fears and limitations. Another powerful way to combat this fear is to reframe failure as a necessary part of growth. Failure is not the end, but a beginning of a new learning experience. When we attach shame to failure, we make it harder to pick ourselves up and try again. We become trapped in a cycle of self-doubt. But when we view failure as a learning opportunity, as a stepping stone on the path to success, we become more resilient and less afraid to take risks. We grow stronger with each attempt. Remember, every successful person has failed at some point in their lives. Their failures were not setbacks, but setups for their future success. It's through those failures that they learned, adapted, and ultimately achieved their goals. They persevered despite the odds. So embrace your failures, learn from them, and keep moving forward. Each failure is a step closer to your success. Don't be afraid to let your true self shine, even if it means not everyone will approve. Authenticity is your greatest strength. The right people will love you for who you truly are, flaws and all. Surround yourself with those who uplift and support you. These 5 beliefs, as common as they are, can quietly shape our lives and keep us from reaching our true potential. But the good news is that we have the power to change our beliefs, and in turn, change our lives. Recognizing and challenging these limiting thoughts is the first step to freeing yourself from their grip. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. You have the power to create a life that is fulfilling, joyful, and aligned with your deepest values. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more empowering content, and share it with someone who might need to hear this message today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.